Some international tourists are growing hesitant to travel to the U.S. in 2025. It comes amid recent reports of American immigration officials detaining travelers for unclear reasons. A recent example includes a German native, Lucas Seeloff, who was accused by immigration authorities of violating the rules of his 90-day U.S. tourist permit. He was detained for 16 days, despite being only 22 days into his tourist permit, and was never clearly told why he was taken into custody. President Trump's trade war could also dissuade tourists from visiting. Tourism Economics, a unit of investment advisory firm Oxford Economics, is projecting a more than 5% drop in overall international travel into the U.S. in 2025 and a 15% drop in visits from Canada. Overall travel spending in the U.S. could drop up to $64 billion this year. Doyinsola Oladipo joins us now. She's a reporter for Reuters. So, Doyinsola, what are some of the reasons for the hesitancy that you're finding in your reporting for travelers who otherwise maybe would have considered visiting the U.S.?
Absolutely. So there are numerous reasons. We're seeing a stronger dollar, which might make a vacation more expensive in the U.S. We're also seeing sluggish European economies weigh in on people's willingness to come to the U.S. But overwhelmingly, travel agents and agencies are saying that geopolitics is the primary reason why people are skipping vacations to the U.S.
Sentiment. Can you elaborate on that?
So sentiment as far as discussions about annexing Greenland, other geopolitics, other concerns about the Trump administration and their rhetoric towards other countries. Some travelers are standing in solidarity with Ukraine after President Trump's interaction with the president of Ukraine and saying, I don't really want to go to the U.S. right now. I'd rather go to Canada. I'd rather go to Mexico.
So it's rubbing people the wrong way. Maybe give us one specific anecdote of somebody that you talked to.
We spoke to a traveler from Denmark who said that he would skip his vacation to the U.S. this year and actually going as far as to remove stars and stripes from a tattoo he has as to prove that he doesn't feel connected to the U.S. anymore.
Have European countries updated their travel and documentation advisories for travelers coming into the U.S.?
Some countries have, like Germany, for example, with more examples of Europeans who are legally allowed to enter the U.S. for travel or tourism being denied at the border. Some European countries are warning their citizens, maybe you might experience the same thing.
Where are people going instead?
They're going to Canada, which is very interesting because you also see Canadians pulling back on travel, and you're seeing more Canadians head to Europe and more Europeans head to Canada.
Doyinsola Oladipo, thank you.
Thank you for having me.